All right, guys, that's the weather we got to go through to make it to the Keys. We've got this. We've got this. All right, guys, basically driving to the Keys in a hurricane. All right, guys, we made it to the Keys, and this is my attempt on the first day. It was kind of late to actually fish the 7 Mile Bridge before it got dark, and just do a little test run. So I ran out there, just absolutely beautiful until you hit the opening out here, where the current was ripping and the wind was white capping on the other side of the bridge. It was running through really, really, really hard. I felt okay, like I hate being in real heavy, heavy, heavy current, real heavy, heavy, heavy waves. You can't really see it crashing over the bow here because I'm not quite out there yet. You can start to see the ripples a little bit. But with having a battery that is as expensive as it is, having a motor, if you flip it, I mean, you're losing everything. So as you can see, I'm out here finally. I didn't want to go too far out of the bridge. She's a rocket. She is a rocket. I was really trying to just see what it's like to cast out there, to check the depths, to really just hit as much as I can in the little bit of time that I was out there. See what it's like, see what the depths go like. From what I had seen on other videos, if you fished past where the people could actually stop walking to, all this bridge part over here to the left is actually built up for people to fish on the old bridge, which is a really sweet thing that Florida's done, turning 7 Mile Bridge into just an epic fishing spot, even if you can't get in the water. There were these guys shrimping down there. They had 35 pounds of shrimp that they had caught that night. But nonetheless, if you get past where it breaks off into the water, you'll see here shortly, that part right there where you can't go any further, that's where they say the fishing gets really good, obviously because people can't fish it. Well, the problem that we had was that hurricane that we ran through caused 17-foot waves. 17-foot. Average was 5. You can see just sitting there, the water crashing over the bow here. If I moved at all, like if I was actually moving, it was pretty wild. I went under the bridge about 4 or 5 times. I came in and out, in and out, in and out. This video is just to let you know gosh darn it, we tried. They said because of the 17-foot waves that they had, everything was just like milk chocolate, but blue, just like a blue lagoon. So you couldn't see anything. This is at like 20% speed right here, and you can see the wakes here, just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so that was just not gonna happen. I stayed out there as long as I could. I was a little nervous with the sun going down, how long it would take me to put up my kayak. If you cross over the bridge heading south, the first parking lot on the left leads to a beach that you can actually park, and 5 feet from the water, you're right there. The only thing is it's a little shallow, so you do have to paddle to get in and out. It's like 6 inches deep, but for a while. But overall, amazing first day. The next couple days had super high gusts because that tropical storm that we fought through to get there actually caused a cold front, sucked a cold wind down from the south, pulled it down. It was freezing. 30-mile-an-hour winds, 35, 40-mile-an-hour gusts were the next 2 days, so it's pretty much a bust as far as fishing goes. Here I am packing it up, starting to move back into the beach before the sun gets down. I'm not going to say it was the worst because I actually had a good time out there. I drove all the way down to the bottom of the Keys and all the way back up looking for perfect spots. As I was coming in, I saw these guys fishing the mangroves, and I was like, man, I've got to try that. If it's overblown tomorrow, I'm going, and I know that I can't get out there, which it was just terrible the next 2 days. I went straight to the lagoon. It was still blowing, but at least I could get in the water, and even not catching anything was still spectacular. Anyway, that was my 7 mile bridge attempt. I hate that the next 4 days was just going to be the same 40-mile-an-hour winds. Like, when you pull up the wind report and it's got the picture of the windsock, that's pretty much what it was like. And it was just sad. So there's my 7-mile day, making this all one video. So the next up will be the mangroves and the little inlet that I found that was a little bit more protected, and had a good time. Fishing still wasn't very good, but I'll show you that video here coming up, that footage here in just a second. All right, guys, we got really lucky here. The wind's blowing crazy. I saw when I first got to the Keys these like crystal blue areas that looked all covered, so I was like, man, that's where I should go back and fish. I was just about to go hit the Everglades and just give up on the Keys because it's so windy. I turned down this thing and look, boom. It's a kayak fishing ramp place that leads to the calm water that I saw. It was just meant to be. I'm super blessed, and I'm gonna take full advantage of this opportunity. We'll be back. All right, guys, here we go. I was almost about to hit my car there. But what a lucky turn of events. I was going to make this one more attempt to go back and find that lagoon. A lot of these things were kind of blocked off, and I just got so lucky. I should have walked down and scoped out the ramp a little bit better. It looked like it just went straight into the water. It didn't. It has a huge drop-off, and probably about 2 feet before it gets into the water, which wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was definitely yeah, alrighty, let's figure this out. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, that right there is where it hit me. That I was like, how in the heck are we going to do this? It's tough because you got the wheels underneath that you have to make it down another foot here. You've got the motor that you have to lift up. And I'm pretty sure this is kind of boring, but we're almost done here. I'm just doing this so if you go to that same spot thinking that it's going to be some miracle little ramp that goes right into the water, at least I showed you the rough part. The actual rough part I just cut out of the video, which is my fat butt sitting catty corner to the thing and having to slide on the kayak, which is pretty embarrassing. But look how beautiful this is. The mangroves, the wind is just still ripping, but the mangroves are super cool. I had some bites. I think I was fishing with a little bit too big of bait. Once I fished up in the Tampa area that you'll see, some of the fish I caught I had to size down with my with the bait that I had. Like I said, it's chocolate milk. I asked the guys that were coming in and out of the sound here. This is basically a way to the ocean. If they ever fish here, if they catch anything, what's the deal? They said they never fish here. I passed by a couple other guys that were fishing with live shrimp, and they weren't getting any bites. So they were like, we don't have any hope either. But I was fishing gulp, and which is like a artificial shrimp. So you can do the math between artificial shrimp and real shrimp. If the real shrimp isn't getting a hit, then artificial isn't getting a hit either. I'm so upset going through the video that I must have stopped recording, because coming up here soon, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I hear the scratching noise. So I turn around, and right on the back of my kayak over here, there is a huge iguana that crawls up on the back here. Freaks me out. I'm terrified. I'm trying to get him to not get up there. He's faster than I am. He gets up there. And so then I just, I'm like, all right, we'll just fish with the guy. I accidentally hit my motor in reverse, and I don't know if you've had one of the 300s or if you've fished on some of these things. It just kicks up in the air, makes a ton of scary noises, and he was out. But I cannot believe that I don't have him swimming up there and getting on the back of this kayak. Like, the one little bit of footage that I could have had that would have been actually cool, because I didn't catch anything, but just seeing how cool the place is, you can just imagine how great it is when it is clear and the wind isn't ripping, and you get to do. Look at that flag. That flag is insane, but it's super fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and let's get to the iguana part. All right, we got a iguana just boarded my ship. We're gonna let him just do his thing, I guess. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. You good? I'm good. Let's get some fish, bud. You just keep your ass back there. We'll be all right. Want to come back to New York with me? I think you'll like it. Pretty boy. Hi. Glad I got the 3D camera rolling. Crazy. So we're out here, and that guy, I heard something like splashing up to my kayak. I look back, and this guy is fighting to get on it. I tried to keep him off. He's faster than I am. Crazy awesome. All right, guys, that was it for the Keys. I went down there. I could have stayed a couple more days. Like I said, it had the windsock. It was going to be windy, absolutely freezing, and just not what I wanted to do. So I headed on up to Okeechobee. This is a lake that is for bass people. Full. If you're going to catch a 10-pounder, you're going to catch a 15-pounder, you're going to catch a 25-pounder, this is where it's going to be. Lake Okeechobee in Florida is just the mecca. So I went down to Roland Martin's place. Roland Martin had a TV show for years and years and years. His son, Scott Martin, I just happened to cross right when I got into fishing at the ripe old age of 30. Fished as a kid, but really didn't know what I was doing until I got on YouTube and clicked in how to catch bass. And Scott Martin showed me how to Texas rig. He showed me how to do everything, and I blame everything that of my addiction on Scott Martin. So I'm glad I didn't see him at the Roland Martin Marina there. They say Scott's there all the time. People there were insane great. They had 1 million hotels, $89 a night. I paid $125 for a just total dump, and had no clue that they had such deals going on this time of year. And like I said, it's a week before Christmas, so $89 right now if you want to go down there per night to fish.
That's the way we like it.
So as you can tell, that wind is still kicking. It's overcast. It's pretty chilly. It's above Miami, so it's not quite as warm. And so we're gonna get on the water here. I'm gonna make this video real short and sweet because I only caught one bass, probably on my 5th cast. Had some issues steering. But still, just, I mean, if you can catch one bass on an epic lake, you've done good. You won. Everything's great. All right, boys and girls, we're out here in Lake Okeechobee. As you can see, there's fish everywhere below me. I don't know what they are, but they're alive. So we'll see what we can do here. I was like getting blown around on the heading out. I just decided, you know what? If they're right here, let's go ahead and get them. Let's try it out, see what we can do. Pitching right over to that little grass line right now. Oop. Nah, just hang up there. That would have been great. Catfish below us. Oh, something eating at it. Oh, got him. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And that is how you catch a fish anywhere you go. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Let's go. We're on the board. Finally, the whole trip. First time on the board. All right, boys and girls. First one of the day. How awesome is that? Let's go. First fish of the darn trip. Lake Okeechobee. Ooh. All right, boys and girls, we got one off the board. Yo!
What part of Okeechobee are you on?
Right there, Roland Martin's place. You gotta go to
the monkey box.
What's that?
You gotta go to the monkey box.
The monkey box?
Yeah, look up the monkey box. That's just by the window. That's not current.
It's something. It's crazy.
I want to see a 10-pound bass.
All right, I do too.
All right, let me know how you do. Call me.
All right, later.
Later.
All right, boys and girls, that was Rob making his debut on the channel. A little bit of cussing. Need to clean that up a little bit, I guess. right, guys, we're calling it a day. We caught one bass, and it was rough out there, but we caught one fish, which is all that really matters, honestly. I'm pretty excited about that one fish. All right, here we go. All right. I caught one fish. Little guy, maybe 9 inches.
Oh boy. Great.
All right, here we go. We're opening up the other side.
Do you want to come through? I got one coming out. He's really big, be careful.
You know, can I zip through now?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir.
Let them know they can come in whenever they're ready.
Okay. I love you. Thank you.
See you, man.
He's ready for you. He's ready for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, boys and girls, we made it back to the ramp. I'm gonna pack up and get on out of here. We're gonna go up to Clearwater and do some kayaking with the manatees. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. Later. All right, guys, we are here in, I wish I knew what the name of it was. Wikiwachi at where the manatees are. It's perfect time of the season. Apparently they leave and they go out in the ocean and they come back. The fishing, there's mangrove snappers here. Apparently the fishing is excellent even right now. And seeing as how I've been on this trip and only caught one fish, there you go. This might be the place to be for me. So good thing is we get to see manatees. So I'm going to pause this. I don't have much space left on this card and I don't want to run out, so I'm going to stick this camera under the water to get the video of it. So anyway, we'll be right back. See what that is? That's a manatee. Crazy beautiful, right? Woo! Only in Florida. Only in December. Let's go. Let's go. This guy is swimming up to me. All right, here we go. Finally got a fish. All right, here we go, guys. Get something. Another little black fish. Little teeth, guys.
I think you're thinking of
Is that what the mangrove is?
yeah.
Yeah, almost look like a little like a blackfish almost.
Yeah, a little black bass.
Yeah, a little black bass, a little bit of teeth.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I put a hook like 2 feet down under the water and took my GoPro and put it in front of it and he still ate it. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, I'm sad to be leaving. This is an amazing place. There's your campground information. It's like an hour north of Tampa. You're here. You can go all the way out into there, but the manatees are here. The manatees are here, man. It's such a cool place. $7 or like $5 to park your car here. Boat ramp is there. They have a store. They have all kinds of kayak rentals. You don't have to go far, so like you can just get like a cheap kayak and have fun out there because the fishing is fun. Everything about this place is insane. All right, later.
All right, if you made it this far, I love you. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You have a certain amount of time off. You go for it. You get down there and you just deal with what you can. I had an absolute blast. It didn't matter if I caught a million fish or no fish. It was absolutely beautiful. What a place. The Keys, Lake Okeechobee, up in the Clearwater area with the manatees, absolutely insane. Look, guys, I'm starting a fishing guide business. I bought another 2023 Outback, so you're going to be on good quality stuff. We're going to be fishing in the bay for fluke, tons of fluke. You catch 1,000 fish. It's super fun. If you want to go out and risk the ocean, we can do that too. I don't mind. Starting up a website so you can pick your days that you want to fish with me. Doing 3 hours for $200 from like 9 to 12 or like 1 to 3, that kind of stuff. So come visit the city. We're 15 miles outside of New York. Take the family out to go see New York. Give Dad 1 day to come out and fish with me, and it's going to be awesome. Thanks for watching, tuning in, guys. Come visit. Bye.